All right, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. OTF Jam and OTF Vonnie testify against Lil Durk. Let's break it down. Make sure you guys hit that like button, comment, and subscribe.
Federal trial just turned into a versus OTF because 3 men connected to the camp are reportedly prepared to testify for the prosecution. But Durk's lawyer just fired back with a message of their own. Vonnie did it, Vonnie planned it, and Durk had nothing to do with it. So after years of OTF preaching loyalty, everybody in this courtroom is now pointing at somebody else. Federal prosecutors claim Lil Durk orchestrated a murder-for-hire plot targeting Quando Rondo. But Quando survived. His cousin Lil Pab was killed instead. Durk is pleaded not guilty and maintains his innocence, but prosecutors are trying to paint him as the mastermind. They allege members of OTF were flown to California using money connected to Durk and the label. They also claim that the group tracked Quando before opening fire at a Los Angeles gas station. Now, the government's reportedly bringing witnesses from inside Durk's own circle. OTF Jam,
The fucking snitches of the century.
Flocka Jones, and Kavan Vonnie Grant. These aren't random people watching OTF from Instagram. These are the men prosecutors claim had direct knowledge of what happened. And cooperation changes everything, because paperwork can be challenged, lyrics can be called entertainment, messages can be disputed, but when somebody from your own organization walks into federal court and starts explaining the entire operation, that testimony can connect every missing piece.
What this day you saying Vonnie for? Who the f is Vonnie? Y'all on this loose. That's why I don't like going live. Y'all just be talking. See, look, this is what I learned about social media, right? All it takes is one blogger to spread a rumor, right? Let me turn this camera on. All it takes is one blogger to spread a rumor, and then they calculate off every rumor and spread the news. That's how false narratives get spread, gang. No motherfucker know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real, for real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the f be going on, for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this goofy all these fake ass jailhouse lawyers and all these fan ass bloggers. Y'all really just be wanting to just throw it out there so a motherfucker come with another narrative and y'all just carry on. That shit just fall like a domino effect. Y'all say one thing and a motherfucker gonna react to that and say this and say that.
DJ Academics broke down what may be motivating the cooperation.
OTF Jam is co-conspirator too. He's not only co-conspirator too, he is
Yo, they called him Jimmy the Bull. How you call somebody that Jimmy the Bull?
testifying and possibly going to be talking about several other murders. Here's the thing. I hear people keep saying these guys are uncharged. OTF Jam has murder charges. Guaranteed. What happens with co-conspirators, what happens with snitches, is that they seal all of those things. So they charge them, they seal it, and what happens, it happened with 692. You plead guilty. That's how you can't do the YSL way. OTF Jam, I will bet $1 million on it. He has the case, he pled guilty, it's all sealed, you'll never see it till later. In the federal government, you plead guilty, they got you by the balls. You can't do nothing. Because now when you pled guilty, what you pled guilty to is automatic life. But it's with the thought that you're gonna go snitch to get what's called mandatory minimums. A judge in a federal case doesn't have as much, it's not based on his discretion compared to state. So 6ix9ine pled guilty, facing 46, but he knew he was gonna snitch. After he snitched, he knew he was gonna get a letter, and that letter could have the government go all the way down to even time served. So a life imprisonment could go down to time served. The government also could chime in on how well you cooperated. Oh, this guy was great. Give him extra credit, a couple extra stars in the refrigerator.
Now, according to ACT, OTF Vonnie could potentially be trying to turn a life sentence into somewhere around 5 to 7 years by helping the government. That's academics' assessment, not a confirmed sentence from the judge. But the strategy is clear. The government offers leniency and the witness offers information. And Durk is left fighting for his life, literally.
Me, I'm fighting for my life.
But Durk's lawyers are not sitting back and letting the prosecution control the story. His defense team includes Drew Findling and Brian Steele.
Walking in, Brian Steele.
same Brian Steele who became nationally known while defending
very brief
Dub.
because, as our incredible colleague Christy O'Connor said, there's not a lot to actually say given the thoroughness of his Honor's analysis of everything that was filed. So the docket really speaks for itself. There was incredible filings and briefings done, and such a great job by Ms. O'Connor. And so we appreciate the fact that His Honor, it was one of those days that makes it so rewarding to be a trial attorney when a judge takes everything that was submitted and goes through it so thoroughly and in such great detail. And so I'll ask you that was in the courtroom.
Their position is simple. Durk didn't order this, Durk didn't organize this, and OTF Vonnie was allegedly the man making the moves. The defense reportedly described Vonnie as the guy who did everything. They claim Vonnie was present when King Von was killed in Atlanta. According to the defense opening statement, one of Von's final remarks to Vonnie was allegedly, "Why did you let me get shot? Why didn't you do something?" Durk's attorneys are using that alleged moment.
"Why did you let me get shot?" as the last words is crazy. That shit is crazy, y'all. Cause you gotta think about it, bro. We always wonder, what did he say? They got that shit in federal documents. You can't even say it's kept.
To establish Vonnie's own personal motive for revenge. They also pointed toward Vonnie's alleged involvement in early attempt against Quando Rondo in 2021. Then they connected him to the 2022 attack that killed Lou Pab. The defense is essentially telling the jury, you don't need Durk to explain this shooting. You already have Vonnie. And that's where this case gets ugly. The prosecution says Vonnie can help prove that Durk was the boss. Durk's defense says Vonnie was actually the mastermind. Vonnie may point up the ladder, but Durk's lawyers are pointing right back down. And that's not little Durk personally taking the witness stand and cooperating. That's his legal team presenting an alternative suspect to create reasonable doubt. But in the court of public opinion, people are still calling it the ultimate OTF loyalty test, because Durk's own associates may be helping the government put him away for life, while Durk's lawyers may have to bury one of his closest associates to save him. And outside the courtroom, Durk is not standing alone. India Royale arrived to support him as the trial unfolded. Duty Lou showed up outside the courthouse. G Herbo was spotted showing support as well.
Nah, he said duty what? He said duty do. What did he say? Nah, son. Y'all gotta chill, bro.
And outside the courtroom, Durk is not standing alone. India Royale arrived to support him as the trial unfolded. Duty Lou showed up outside the courthouse. G Herbo was spotted showing support as well.
Anything you want to say? Anything you want to say positive to the people about how you feel about this? Man, we just here to support the smirk, man, you feel me, and just all show a unit. Show free the voice. Free the voice till he free.
And Machine Gun Kelly report.
Nah, that nigga really said duty do, man. I ain't gonna cap. He said duty do. I heard it. I heard it, bro. They not gonna lie to me. Hold on. Try to get this shit right. Duty do. Duty. What did he say? Duty do or duty low? We're gonna have to get some straightening gonna have to happen.
Associates to save him. And outside the courtroom, Durk is not standing alone. India Royale arrived to support him as the trial unfolded. Duty Lou showed up outside the courthouse.
Nigga said Duty Lou. Duty Lou? Yo, these fucking YouTubers don't know what they talk about, gang.
G Herbo was spotted showing support as well.
Anything you want to say? Anything you want to say positive to the people about how you feel about this? Man, we just here to support the smirk, man, you feel me, and just all.
G Herbo a real nigga, that's why. G Herbo is a real nigga, that's why. Facts. My boy got it.
Show a unit. Free the voice. Free the voice till he free.
Free the voice.
and Machine Gun Kelly reportedly made an unexpected appearance, sitting in an overflow room to follow the proceedings. MGK allegedly didn't plan to visit in advance. He simply pulled up for his friend during the biggest fight of Durk's life. That support matters emotionally, but it cannot erase the testimony. It cannot erase financial records, and it can't even erase whatever evidence the government says its cooperating witnesses will introduce. This trial will come down to credibility.
Damn.
Can prosecutors convince the jury that Durk gave the order? And can the defense team convince that Vonnie acted independently? And will
Vonnie, snitch the rule, man. Fuck.
will the jury believe witnesses who may receive lighter punishment for cooperating because every deal gives Durk's lawyers ammunition? They can argue these witnesses aren't testifying because they suddenly discovered the truth. They're testifying because freedom is on the table. OTF built its image around family, loyalty, and never folding. Now the prosecution says members of that same family are prepared to testify against its biggest star. And Durk's defense may survive only by placing the entire operation on Vonnie. Everybody claimed loyalty when the music was selling. Now life sentences are involved, and the whole meaning of loyalty is being rewritten under oath. So now I gotta ask y'all, do you believe the cooperating witnesses, or do you think Durk's defense...
Man, Durk got it, man. Durk got this shit, y'all. Sorry to let you know, but I think Durk good. But he still got 2 other bodies.
This is creating enough reasonable doubt to bring him home.
Apparently when they arrested Vonnie, he was staying in a suite at a hotel in Chicago with his girlfriend. He said the cops busted into the suite and arrested him. And the defense is saying, oh, when the cops interviewed him, they basically said, you're the leader until you put someone else in charge. You know, you're the one that was in charge of all of this.
Shit. Alright, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what's gonna happen with this. Make sure you guys hit that like button, comment, and subscribe.